Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of Culture in Maine. The reason why it is so special is that we are in our first episode of our second year. That's right. We actually have been profiling artists and musicians and incredible creatives from York and the surrounding areas for an entire year. And we are now back better than ever and with a whole new variety of talent. We're going to be showing you dancers, performance artists, all kinds of new community figures, spotlighting venues. And there was no better way to start than some of the exciting guests joining us today. We also must thank Lovey Price of The Glass Vidalia. So make sure to go to facebook.com/The Glass Vidalia or The Glass Vidalia on Twitter and follow Lovey Price for her amazing classes and artwork. And we also want to thank Cacker for the donation of our cigar box guitar and our electric guitar, which is here. And we also want to thank Ron Benway, because this is Ron Benway's very first washboard that he ever played, which if you've ever seen Ron Benway play with multiple bands around town, he's pretty serious. But with no further ado, you guys came here for the art.
Culture in Maine.
It is a place where the truth should be carried.
The arts and music scene really shows what people are about.
Share what's going on here in York.
It makes you feel like a family.
Local art has a face that most people can relate to.
Our community up here that sticks together.
Art is art.
Great potential with great artists, poets, singers, writers, directors, filmmakers. It's fantastic.
Everyone has a story to tell.
That moment, you have to capture that moment and share it with the rest of the world.
Showing something that maybe is not been seen before.
Without art, what good is life?
I am art. I've been art ever since I was born.
It really adds a great deal to our community.
We don't really need art to exist, but you need art to live.
Culture in Maine is important, and I think playing out is important, and playing open mics and playing wherever you can play. It's all about us all checking in with each other.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop from stop. Feel like I got a broken heart. Oh, it got away from me. No matter how hard I try, can't seem to keep from crying. No, it got away from me. I can't seem to keep the man off my mind. His love, his touch, his kiss, his charm. I think about him more and more all of the time. I wish he still was mine. That he come home. Oh, it got away from me. I think about him every day. Can still feel his warm embrace. Oh, it got away from me. I can't seem to keep the man off my mind.
This is the Stanley Family Band. I'm Shane Hadaway. I do some vocals and guitar work.
I'm Jay Garcia. I do vocals and guitar also.
I'm Michael Slemy, and I play the bass.
The Stanley Family Band has been around for a couple years. However, we have a rotating cast of members. So Mike has been in this band probably 4 years, but has played about 4 shows.
Yeah, we
a lot
kind
of practice, folks.
Yeah, it's kind of, that's what makes it the family band. Because we just bring in friends that are talented and kind of rotate it in and out. So
we have about four or five different people that we practice with separately. And eventually we combine them on stage, and we get through it that way. It's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of time and practice to be able to rely on each other, to know that they're going to be coming in when they're supposed to, and then we can kind of let go a little and have the fun that we want to have.
Do a lot of late night cram practices, I have to say.
And we live together, so we're always there together to practice.
That's still, honestly, even living together does not make that like more time to practice, because we have children and lives and all that stuff. So really, I think him and I honestly get the least amount of time together.
Probably.
1, 2, 1, 2, skittle-doo. Won't you come butter me up? Yes, indeed. If I pick you, take you home, would you make everything a little more sweet? Buttercup, save a little sweetness for me. Well, she love me not, yeah. Buttercup, baby, give me just one shot. It's all I need. If I put you up under my chin, or would your petals turn me yellow like the fool that I am? Buttercup, I take it in a little way I can. Buzzing on you, oh, Buttercup, baby, tell me what we gonna do. Yes, indeed. Buttercup, like the bloom in the sun, dance around in the breeze. Buttercup, won't you save a last dance for me? Buttercup, babe, soft and sweet. Buttercup, baby, you're all I need. Yes, indeed. If I pick you or take you home, would you make everything a little more sweet? Buttercup, save a little sweetness for me. Yeah, Buttercup, save a little sweetness for me.
I love what York is doing with its art scene right now. I absolutely love it. I've been watching for years, hoping, trying to be a part of it, as is everybody. But here in the past year, it seems like it has just sparked off, and everybody's working together. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's trying. I don't even know if they're doing it consciously, but subconsciously they're doing it together. And man, all day, if you compare this town to how it was 5 years ago, it's completely different. And I love it. I personally love it.
It is inspiring.
It finally gives me a sense of pride for this city. There's a long time that I didn't have much pride to move into York.
You had dignity though, right?
Oh, I've never had dignity.
No?
No.
It's been out the window.
We don't even try to count those numbers anymore.
And the art, honestly, like the art in York is growing, and I appreciate that, even being a musician, but like just the little things you see around York, it's pretty neat to watch.
And there's a lot to get involved in.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening now. Artscape is looking at York really hard right now, and that's a very interesting situation. But there's voting going on, there's meetings, there's music, there's art, there's galleries, people's houses. Get involved. That's the best thing we can do, is just keep it growing.
When the steely wheel spin,
In the engine roll,
in the engine roll on down to the graveyard,
where I can rest my soul.
where I can rest my soul.
Come arrest my soul, come arrest my soul. I come dressed in black.
Come dressed in black,
Well,
past the point of ever turning back.
I see the storm over yonder.
See the storm over yonder,
I can feel the wind turn.
I can feel the wind turn.
I know it's coming on stronger. I know the guilty man burn.
Know the guilty man burn.
Know the guilty will burn. Know the guilty will burn while the innocent cry.
While the innocent cry, nobody knows
till the shadows fly by. When the steely wheels hiss and the engine slows, when a one-way rail run out of coal, well, you better be right, boy. Better have your chain, 'cause you know it ain't free to ride a long black train. When the shadow fly by,
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 when the shadow fly by, when the shadow fly by,
when the shadow fly by,
when the shadow fly
when the
by.
shadow fly by. Oh, when the shadows fly by.
This is the balancing act right here. I just work, play music, and help with the kids. This one does all the work.
It's work. I mean, between Shane works, I work, I'm in college, we've got 3 kids. Our kids have sports and instruments, so it's a lot. I mean, I do a lot more violin and piano and actually can't play them, just doing it with the kids, so I do a lot of practice that way. So it really is just dedication to each other and finding time. And like I said, most of our practice becomes late night jam sessions because the kids are in bed and we've done everything we need to do. And thankfully, we have amazing friends that are willing to partake in 10 o'clock practices, so that helps. Oh my gosh, because music is our life. Music is everything. I mean, it really does make our whole world go round.
Our daughter's been dancing before she could walk. Our son's the same way. They both play instruments, they both sing, they've both been on stage. Music is our family, and our family is music, so it's not a balancing act. It's more or less fit it in when we have time.
Yeah, keep it alive.
Keep it alive. And when we can't play it, we just turn on the radio or YouTube.
Do a kids show. That would be great for the art, for York to have like a more of a art and music scene for kids. Something where, because with young musicians, even we watch it with our kids, it's like, he's like, well, nobody knows I do this, so why should I do this? And we've dealt with that a lot during practice at home. Like, well, you know, they're not getting seen, they're not sharing their passion, and that would be something huge.
Hi, My name is Fran Herdman. My dance name is Sada. I've been dancing, belly dancing, for over 30 years. I've been teaching and choreographing and just enjoying my life. I got into belly dancing on a whim, only because I always wanted to dance, and I am so happy that I did. So from that time on, I have not given it up. Pat.
Hi, my name is Pat Giovannini, and my dance name, excuse me, is Maiza. I got into belly dancing approximately 10 years ago. I became part of a professional dance troupe 7 years ago, and it means a lot to me to become part of this troupe because we do a lot of things that are wonderful to us and the people that we touch, and it has made me grow as a person, and that's why I became part of In the Pink.
Hello, my name is Jane Savichin, and my dance name is Gigi, and I have been dancing also for approximately 10 years. I've been in the professional dance group here in the Pink for 7 years, and we are all cancer survivors and dancers, and we were brought together, we feel, by sort of divine intervention, and we just enjoy ourselves, and we heal together, and we try to help other people, and we have a little mission.
The name belly dancing is not what they call it in the Middle East. In the Middle East, it's called Rakshaki, which translates to Oriental dancer, or Raqs Baladi, which is country dance or folk dancing. Basically, belly dancing was done for different occasions like weddings and births, stuff like that. And what happened, men always would dance with men and women would dance with women. Women never danced for any other men but their husbands. And it became, today what you see, the Rakshaki is the Oriental dance that you see mostly today. Folk dancing now at weddings today in Egypt, people go out to clubs and they dance, men and women together, but yet in some areas of Cairo, they are still not dancing together. At certain weddings, they will put a curtain or a wall between the men and the women dance by themselves and the men will dance by themselves. So that's briefly. It started in Asia and Egypt, and it's supposed to be one of the oldest dance forms, and it's still going on today. In the Pink was formed about 8 years ago with one other woman and myself. We were both breast cancer survivors, and she lived here in Pennsylvania, and I lived in New Jersey. And when she called that she was diagnosed with breast cancer, we got together and I sort of supported her through her time. And then after her recovery, we were talking about how I always wanted to have a group of cancer survivors to dance, or people that are going through cancer. And I never could get it together. And she felt, well, this is what I wanted to do. So originally the troupe was myself and this other dancer. She's the one that came up with the name In the Pink, and we're very happy for that. As it got on, we got some more people to come, and then as we went along our way, some people left us, some people joined us, and here we are today after 7 years. There's really 4 of us, but today there's 3, and we're still doing what we feel that we do the best. Going to breast cancer support groups, doing strides walks to encourage those people who are going through cancer at this point in their lives, or going to go into some kind of therapy, and it brings joy to their life, and most of all brings joy to us, because we feel that we're getting the word out there that just because you have cancer doesn't mean that your life is ended. It means that you have to go on and you have to continue to live. And most of the ladies that we deal with tell them about the one of the breast cancer support groups that we went to.
We get invited back, which is a very good thing. It makes us happy. But we just dance for different support groups in the area, different holiday events. We meet all sorts of people. We have met people that are going to have surgery the next day and are quite distraught. We have done education with people, and we have given money to individuals. All of our money that we earned, all of our funds are given out. We keep nothing. And our money has gone to individuals. It has gone to big corporations. It's gone to for research. And we feel with just a couple of middle-aged ladies, we've earned thousands of dollars, and we're giving back. We're giving back all the wonderful things that are given.
we get some pretty shocking looks. I not only belly dance, I'm also a motorcycle enthusiast, and we have a thing called Bikers and Belly Dancers Ride Against Cancer, which is kind of strange putting motorcyclists with belly dancers. So we get some really strange looks, especially from people our age. When you meet other women and men that are our age, and you tell them that you're a professional belly dancer, the look is quite shocking. But then when you explain why you're a professional belly dancer, it's not just for fun. It's because we're out there doing something that we love and also doing it for a reason. Then they understand.
I think a lot of times also the idea of what a belly dancer is, quote unquote, makes people think that it's a immodest dance and that it's more of a burlesque kind of thing. And that's the hardest thing that we have to try to overcome. And I've been doing this for many years, and it hasn't changed yet. Since I started, everybody who says belly dancing, they think, oh my God, you must be really, something else. But they don't understand the exact concept of what the dance is and why, we do this kind of dance. There are all different kinds of belly dancers, which is true. But most of the people that do true Egyptian belly dancers are not immoral. They're not sleazy. They're professional dancers who love to perform and love to dance. And I think we got the name belly dancing. I meant to mention that this gentleman in the 1800s, Saul Bloom, brought some dancers to the Chicago World's Fair. And in order to titillate the mid-Victorian people, he called the dancers belly dancers. So unfortunately, that name has stuck mostly in this country because people want to see. And the name, also the implication that it's not it's an immoral kind of a dance stuck with us. Unfortunately, it's very hard to break that when there are some younger girls coming up who take 8 lessons and they're out there trying to perform and they're not really doing Oriental dance.
The best thing for me about being a belly dancer is, number one, it helps me keep in shape. Number two, I have my pink sisters that are with me. Number three, the look on people's faces when I tell them I'm a professional belly dancer. And number four, the joy it gives me when I go out and perform and do the things that I do.
The thing that I like most and what I feel about belly dancing, it has gotten me through a lot of hard times, not just physical, but it's also mentally helpful. Whenever I'm feeling down or low, I put on my dance and I perform. And this brings me back to feeling the way I should be feeling, that this is a good life and I'm having a wonderful time. And again, we support each other in everything, not just in our illnesses, but in our families and in any kind of things that should come up. And that's what I feel is the most important, is being part of this group and being out there and showing everyone that we could do this and how much we enjoy it and how much fun. Because that's a lot of the things that people had said to us. Oh my goodness, you look like you're having such a good time out there. And we really are. Jamie.
I think there's many joys, the same thing my sisters here have said, but when I was sick for almost a year with breast cancer and treatment, one of the things that came to my head was that life is movement. And my name even has that Serbian and Russian name to it from the roots of that. And I feel that I said to myself that if I would ever get well, that I would keep moving, because I missed being sick, and being in bed makes you realize how inert you are. And I just promised myself that with God's help, I would start to move and live. And then I met these girls, and the rest is history. And the other thing that I love is when we go to the support groups, and I did do a burlesque number, and the ladies just giggle and giggle, and I know they go home and practice in their mirror and say, I can do that. And if we know we've done that for somebody, it's like the cherry on the sundae.
in the pink bellydancers.weebly.com.
That's the website. We are also on Facebook, and it's In the Pink Belly Dancers in Facebook. So you can contact us either way.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Ralph Real. This is the Ralph Real Band. Check us out, man. We're going to keep it moving and grooving for y'all. We got my man Andrew Neller on bass, Tony C on drums, Soul Cry on vocals. So check us out. All right, y'all. You know I like the way you move, and everything that you do to me, my baby. You know I like the way you groove, and lets me know you're free, my special baby. And what you got, you know I can't hide. The way that I feel for you, my special baby. And with you, I swallow my pride, and I let you be my guide, my baby. Let me love you. Let me love you. Let me be the one who's gonna love you right. Yeah. You know I like the way you smile, and your little sexy style, my special baby. Oh, with you I'll go wild, for your little love that you just give my baby. And what you got, you know I need, yeah. Cause you know it sets me free, my special lady. And with you, I swallow my pride, and let you be my guide, oh my baby. Let me love you. Let me love you. Let me be the one who's gonna love you right. Hey, 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 come on. Let me love you. Let me love you. Let me be the one who's gonna love you right. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. You're the bright shine of my day. Seems like you take all the grays away, and how you make me feel. So when you are near me, oh, you bring joy to my soul. Joy to my soul. Yeah, yeah. Love yourself, never gonna let you go. Never had a girl like you, thought I'd let you know. Feelings that I had, hoping that they're mutual. Cause I never met a girl quite like you before. Like you before. Like you before. so. You, I will never let go of. 'Cause it seems that your love surrounds me with the warmness of your touch. You bring joy to my soul, baby. Yeah. Girl, I love you so, never gonna let you go. Never had a girl like you, thought I'd let you know. Feelings that I had, hoping that they're mutual. 'Cause I never met a girl quite like you before. Like you before. Like you before. Girl, I love you so, never gonna let you go. I never had a girl like you, thought I would let you know. Feelings that I had, hoping that they're mutual. 'Cause I never met a girl quite like you before. Like you before. Like you before. You before? Okay.
I am on stage with the most dynamic, fun, fabulous, interactive experience, also known as the Ralph Real Band.
What's up? What's up? Everybody say hi.
What's up?
Hey, we don't
No.
talk till you talk.
You have gotten to see the poetry of Soulcry on our show before. You've gotten to hear the fabulous beatboxing of Tony C, but only the dynamic keyboard expert and aficionado Ralph Real could bring them all together.
Yes.
And you are a man of great vision and
Mhm.
projects. Now,
Yes.
just tell me some of the things that you have going on in
Okay.
York City right now that you are getting ready.
We're doing a lot of things. York City is getting really re-renovated. I mean, it's going to be cool. So what I'm going to do is on South Duke Street, across the street from the Salvation Army, I'm opening up a spot. It's a 3-story spot. Downstairs, we're going to have, spoken word. Hopefully you'll come through.
I might drop by.
I'm going to drop by a little bit.
I might drop by.
Do a little something. No, but also we're going to have some nice jazz and stuff in there. Hopefully during the day, we're going to have a coffee shop. Second floor, we're going to have lessons. It's going to be all for kids that can come and they can learn how to play bass, drums, stuff like that. And then on the third floor, we're going to put a studio. So we're going to have a studio there for all these awesome local artists and just, get it all whole package into one. So you don't have to go to all these different places.
So you'll be like the Walmart of indie music.
Kind of. I ain't going to be robbing people.
24/7. Let's not get political. It's like
I was just
Walmart,
saying.
but the man is not involved
Yes,
here.
yes,
Is how we're working on.
No, man, I'm just trying to be just another voice in York City and just to show
Just another little
yeah,
voice.
man. Show all these youth that you can definitely do it. I mean, originally I'm from Lancaster, so I'm from the hood. And when I moved up to York, it was to get into a better life. So when my mom moved up here, I really got into different aspects of music and art really, really quickly. So I'm glad that York helped me out with that. And because of it, now I'm touring all around the world. You know what I mean? And it's really good.
Right. Tell us about some of the places, just for people that are not aware of the phenomenon that
Word.
is Ralph Real.
Word. I tour with my friend Odyssey. He is one of my best friends. I've known him for about...
Like he's just your homie. And you haven't seen most of Europe with this homie of yours.
Yeah, and it's crazy because that's exactly what it is. It's a whole bunch of us, and we're all homies. We're mad cool.
It's the homie jam.
Yeah, we tour, so it's cool. But Odyssey, ODDISEE, and Good Company. So Odyssey and Good Company. That's our band when we tour. This past tour I did, I went to Germany. I was all around Germany, the Netherlands. I went to Greece. That was awesome. Got to go to Greece. If you go somewhere, go to Greece. It's amazing.
Totally putting that on next week's schedule.
Yeah, London, France.
Only because you said so.
Yeah, you better.
I figure, hey.
Travel. Get your
let's check
passport.
out
Get
Greece.
out of here. Go see the world. It's amazing.
$6 movie Tuesday.
Greece.
I've got one free afternoon. What am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it?
Well, I got a private jet, so I could just hook you up. I'm just joking. I don't have nothing. I'm broke. No, I'm just joking. No, but yeah. So it's really good. I landed the perfect job with the perfect friends, but mind you, it's still a job, and we still have to represent, what we do. So we're a hip hop, band, and we've been touring for the past 2.5 years now and really doing good. So what a time to break out into my solo stuff and have my other friends here from York, PA with me.
Right.
I
Now
mean,
I know that you and Soulcry have been performing for how many years? Has it been now?
It's going.
Are you finally paying her when she backs you up on
Yo,
stage?
man, finally you get put a little money in her pocket. No, me and Soulcry have been rocking it for about 15 years, and it's probably more than that. We're going close to 20 now.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Me and Tony C, we've been rocking for a while. I mean, these people right here are amazingly. Is that a word? Okay, whatever.
It is now. It's an interpretive word.
They are amazing at what they do. I mean, Soulcry is an amazing writer, amazing poet. You know, she sings, very talented. But it's so awesome that I can add that in with the act. It's amazing that Tony not only plays drums, he beatboxes, and we can add that point of art in with it.
Right. So the multitasking is. I do like it a little bit. The multitasking is required to keep up with you, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you're rapping, you're singing, I've seen you poetizing, and I've decided that's a word.
Yeah, word.
That's my
poetizing.
Right.
We doing poetizing. Poetizing. Yes, yeah. I love it, man. I love being universal. I love being used in different aspects. I don't like just coming up and saying, I'm sorry, I just want to touch you. But I don't like coming up and just saying, oh yeah, I'm just a rapper or I'm just a singer. I like being able to say, what do you need? You need keys, you need drums, you need engineering, you need production. What do you need? I'm trying to be available in every aspect.
Is that part of what has helped you make the transition to being able to be a successful full-time artist? Because that is the dream. That is what most people come on the show, and most people are out in the street saying, I would love to be able to do this full-time. I would love to be able to have this be my life, to travel, to see the world. How do you make that leap into being able to do it?
It definitely helps a lot because there's times where...
To be multi-talented.
Yeah, to be multi-talented because there's times where dudes will be like, oh, yo, man, I just want you to sing a hook. And I'll be like, sure, no problem.
Got you.
And then a hook is a chorus in a song. It goes into the middle of the song after the verse, if you didn't know. But anyway, so there's a lot of times people will be like, yo, I want you to just sing a hook. And I'll be like, cool, no problem. And that'll be the single. And then I'm shooting a video, and then automatically I'm promoted in a different way. Or somebody will just say, yo, man, I just want you to mix this down in engineering, engineer this for me. So then what happens is I got engineering credits. So all these little tools that come together that combined that makes you a good artist.
You are like the Swiss Army knife.
I'm trying to do it, man. I'm trying to point.
And cross genre, cross genre as well. We do it.
Yes, man.
Cross genre.
Cross genres. Do it. Don't.
We do it everywhere.
Don't make me get musically political on you. But yo, I love music. I just don't listen to one type. I listen to everything. I collect music from around the world.
And you can hear that, I think, in your music.
Yeah.
There's R&B, but there's funk, there's old soul, there's hip hop. So to all of you, because you've all been performing for years and are performing in multiple genres, how is it that one, you keep it fresh? You keep this energy and this enthusiasm for something that you've been doing this long. And then also, how do you keep it from being a job? From being, okay, I'm swiping the time card. I mean, are there nights when you're at the club and you're like, all right, I gotta do this again? Man, I'd love to be like an accountant right now. Like, how do you keep that energy and that freshness at this end of the game?
Somebody else want to answer that? You want to answer?
I would say initially it's the love for the art.
Yeah.
Number one, whatever art form you're performing in or what have you, it's the love for the art. Two, it's the energy that we feed off of each other. I mean, there's no way you can be around Ralph Real and not be energized. I mean, he's significantly calmer these days. But I could tell you some stories. However,
family
I won't.
life can do that.
I won't. And then you feed off the energy from your audience as well. So every audience is different. So you go into a different venue, it's a new experience with new people, and you feed off of that energy.
So being a performer is like being a rechargeable battery.
Pretty much.
You just need a good audience.
Yeah. You need a good audience. You need good people. I think all around, not only do you need a good audience, because you can have a banging audience, but have a crappy band.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And like, we ain't got that here. We got a great band over here. And Andrew Neller, he was here also with us. He was playing bass. He had to go. He's teaching. But he's
multitasking.
Multitasking again. But Andrew is an amazing bass player that can just pick up things really quickly and be so chill with it. And then you would look at him and say, how did he get to be with Ralph Real? Because he's like my calm after the storm. He's like my, okay, like, yeah, like everything's going to be okay. You know
so
what I
that's
mean?
important, is finding the right balance of
Right balance of
personalities.
people.
Right.
And I mean, so it's really cool, man. It's really cool. It all ties together. You need it all. You need it all, girl.
So when can York City look forward to seeing you become our Mafia Don / Jay-Z, running it all, the behind the scenes master?
Well, just to tell you. No, I have an album coming out. It's going to be coming out the middle of February, closer to Valentine's Day. It's called Nappy Love. Yes. Hence, my hair, I keep it nappy.
To be nappy.
Happy to be nappy.
Happy nappy.
My naps are falling out. But anyway, it's called Nappy Love. It's just a cool collection of hip hop, R&B, neo soul, and it's all the feelings that I was feeling before I got married. So it was all like oh man, we're gonna have fun, and ooh, what if this goes wrong? Or, so there's a lot of collections of feelings and things that I had before I got married.
The Ralph Real, soulful, sensitive side.
Yeah, soulful, sensitive side, but it's still cool. You still can party to it. You still can put it in, have fun with your friends. So that's coming out. I shot 2 videos. I got a video out now. It's called UB4, U, and then a B, and then a 4.
That's so Prince of you.
Yeah, so that's on YouTube right now. Night me. But there it is.
And there you have it. You've officially seen not only the performance of Ralph Real, but his entrance into the musical knighthood. Since apparently I've decided I have the power to do that.
She does. I got a friend. She run the city. So then also I have a video coming out, and that's with RB Studios, and that's called With You. And also my man Michael Dice is on that song. So that's gonna be awesome. That's awesome too. Oh yeah, and Demo. Yes, they did my last video.
Who have also been guests.
Yeah,
on
they're awesome.
We love Demo Video.
I work with those guys. I love them. I do a lot of the music for their videos. So they shot my first video. So thank you very much for York City just for helping me out and help me strive to achieve and do what I do. And you're a part of that, baby. Look at that. Look at all that love right there. Look at all that love.
Ooh. See, there are perks. I
got a wife. Okay. I got a wife.
She is gorgeous. I'm not trying to get in trouble here.
Shout out to my wife, Dinah. Hey, Eli. That's my son.
Who's adorable.
Yeah. So.
Well, thank you, Ralph Real, for coming on Culture and Maine, and to the fabulous Ralph Real Band, fabulous artists in your own right.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. York City appreciates you.
Thank you.
The cultural scene appreciates you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you, our audience. So stay tuned. We've got more Culture in Maine coming right at you.
Official With You video coming out soon. Shot by R&B Studios. Yeah. My man Dice Raw's on this too, man. Dice. Michael Dice, he's on this too. Loving how your heels and your bottom blouse match and look so good on you. You get your own money, drive your own car. Your perfume gets me every time that you're passing through. That's why I wanna be with you. With you. And you went to college, got a degree, everything is factions. Don't you know that you're my interaction? And I can see myself growing out with you, baby. That's why I spend my time with you. With you. That's why I spend my time with you, baby, with you. That's why I put a ring on you, baby, everything with you. That's why I do everything with you. Yeah, with you. Yeah. Get it. I love it how we in tune. We sit back, relax, watch cartoons. Get up, flip to our favorite tune. After that, start dancing around the living room. Hey, and fashion is what we love. She's in express, some of you out, but you know we ain't real ballers. Those are the swords that keep us so flawless. Okay, I lied cause she's rocking some Gucci. We shop, then we drop, then it's off for sushi. A little bit of that sake, who that got me? She strokes on my neck, somebody stop me. I go to get the check, but she already got me. Stunting in them shades, they Versace. All I would need is the paparazzi. As long as I can spend my time with you. Yeah, with you. Come on. You know I do it all for you. We keep it going, what? I said with you. Yeah, come on. Cool. That's why I spend my time with you. With you. You know I do it all for you. With you. That's why I spend my time with you.
Thank you, Ralph Real. Twitter, check me out. Facebook, check me out, Ralph Real. Everything else, Ralph Real. Instagram, Ralph Real. For booking information, check me out at rrealproductions@gmail.com. You can hit me with an email if you would like to book us. And we love you, man. Thank you very much. We got my man Andrew Naylor on bass. We got my man Tony C on drums. And we got my girl So Cry on vocals. My name is Ralph Real. Thank you very much, y'all. Much blessings. Peace.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of Culture in Maine. I hope we made you think. Feel free to send us your cards and letters. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you thought, and what you'd love to see on here next week and all the coming weeks after. Find us on Facebook. Facebook.com/Culture in Maine. Follow us on Twitter @Culture in Maine. Send us an email, cultureinmaine@gmail.com, or you can get all things Culture in Maine all in one space by logging on to WRCT.tv. Thank you again to Lovey Price, who is an incredible local artist, for donating the art that you've seen in the background for this episode. You can find her at The Glass Vidalia, which is on Facebook or also Twitter, The Glass Vidalia. And thank you, of course, to our guests and to our fabulous crew, our editor, Jay Schmuck, our tech director, Cliff Kern, station director, Steve Bush, and all the helping hands that go into making Culture in Maine what it is. A voice for the independent, emerging, and established art scene in York and South Central Pennsylvania. We're glad you came with us to the corner, and we will see you next week, right here on the corner of Culture in Maine.
I'm really excited about this. I love the atmosphere, and I just want to know more about it.
I see it evolving, changing, growing, and I like it.
It's fleeting. Once it happens, once a song comes out, once a poem comes out, it'll never come out the same.
Some of the Culture in Maine is documenting what's going on in a way that will have that lasting staying power.
It just breeds healthy growth. It's a necessity. It's a necessity, yes.